Hey, Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, it is so rocking to be back with you guys. You guys are the best. I want to say a big thank you. Thank you to all of you who came out to this past weekend's videos. We had a great time. On Saturday, we had our Saturday night seance, and that was really fascinating. We had a lot of fascinating spiritual experiences there. And if you didn't see that, check it out. It's in the queue too before this video. Yesterday was Sunday, and we had our Sunday walk, and I went out in the woods and looked for the fae and blessed the trees and sent a blessing to all the YouTubers. If you didn't see that, definitely check that out. That's in the queue right before this one. Well, here we are. It's Monday, and you know what that means? We're going to spin around our big Zodiac wheel. That's right, as the cosmos turns, you know. Well, here we are. It's a new week, and all the information in this video is for the period of Monday, May 8th to Sunday, May 14th, okay? So Monday, May 8th to Sunday, May 14th. Today we're starting off here on Monday, and our sun, this is our sun, big solar sun, runs the whole zodiac. Our sun is in the sign of Taurus today, which is the bull. We're still in Taurus till the 20th. And our moon today is in the sign of Libra, which is a wonderful air sign. So we've got an earth grounding sign and an air sign, a lot of communication energy today. Today also our moon is sextile the planet Saturn. And so Saturn is what I call the planet of wisdom. And so today is a really good day to seek advice from friends. Focus on friendships and focus on the wisdom of your friends. You know, sometimes we like to think we know it all, but really when we stop and let our friends have a say, we realize that they've got insights that we really need. Today's one of those days you want to focus on your friends, focus on learning from them. Let their wisdom inspire and enlighten you today, and you're going to have an awesome day. This is going to be a very interesting week here. In fact, I'll give you a little snapshot before we get into the individual horoscopes. Tomorrow on Tuesday, our sun is trine Pluto. And this is a powerful indicator that tomorrow we can really put a lot of energy into focusing on long-term goals. So if you've been thinking about, you know, where you want to move your career over the next few years, Tuesday this week, Tuesday the 9th, you want to put some energy into that, and that will be a wonderful time for you. You know, as we go into Wednesday, the 10th, we have a lot of mystical energy. We've got a full moon on that day. And interestingly, our moon starts that day right at midnight at 12 a.m. on Wednesday. It moves into Scorpio, which is a water sign. That brings in our deep feelings, our emotions. And we also have a very powerful Neptune aspect that our moon, which is full, is also trine Neptune. So this is double water energy, double psychism. And so Wednesday is your psychic power day. That is when you can trust your inner voice. It's a great day to work on spiritual development and getting to know the inner you. So Wednesday, go with your gut. That will lead to success. As we move into Thursday this week, which is the 11th, our moon moves into Sagittarius around noontime on that day. And this is an interesting day because we have our planet Mercury is trine Saturn. Saturn in this case is kind of the brakes of the zodiac. It means wisdom. It means pay attention to your words. Be careful with your speech. Slow things down. The reason I say that also we have a challenging aspect on Thursday, which is Mars is square Neptune. Neptune, again, is our inner planet of inner wisdom. Mars means that stirs up some energy there. It can increase psychism, but in a square aspect, it can also be negative, meaning that it brings up hostile emotions. People may be a little more sensitive. So on that day, on Thursday, you want to trust your inner voice, slow things down a little bit. Don't get too ambitious. Trust in the timing of your heart rather than pushing hard on agendas that day, okay? Now, as we go into the weekend, Friday, which is the 12th, this is a really powerful day. If you're going to say, what's the best day of this week? I think it's going to be Friday. The reason I say that is, excuse me, we've got, I'm having allergies here. Sorry about that. We've got a Sagittarius moon, okay, which is trine Venus. That's the planet of love, looking good, feeling good. Sagittarius is energy to go out and conquer the world. So you're going to feel very confident on Friday. Not only do you feel good, you're going to look good too. It's a good day for romance, okay? Mars is aspecting Jupiter. Mars is stimulating prosperity and growth in this aspect. And our moon is sextile Jupiter, which is a favorable aspect. It means inner wisdom for success will be present. So this is the day for success in business as well in romance. Friday's your day this week. Now, Saturday's not bad either because, again, we still have that Sagittarius moon, which is inspiring us to go out and be successful. Pardon me. Our moon is trine Uranus that day, which is going to lead to sudden insight, sudden inspiration. Pay attention to your zany ideas. They may lead somewhere. And our moon is aspecting Saturn, which gives some balance and wisdom. And then we have Mars trine Mercury, which is favorable aspect for both of those. That means communications will be stimulated. So once you begin Friday, Saturday, you will be able to continue and lead to success. Great days, both of them, Friday and Saturday, for love and romance. Sunday's a little more quiet, not a lot of aspects. Our moon moves into Capricorn, which is an earth sign. And so on that day, we're going to slow things down. It's a better day to stay at home, focus on home projects, be at home, get grounded, get rested, okay? So there's kind of a little psychic snapshot of what's coming down here for this week. Now, we are going to spin around our big zodiac wheel here and look at all 12 zodiac signs. And if you don't know what your horoscope sign, your zodiac sign is, listen up because I give the birth date ranges after each sign. And when you hear the sign that has your birth date range, that'll be your sign, okay? So everybody watching this, listen, because you will get your own little private reading in this video, okay? All right, well, we're going to start around the wheel. Actually, this week, I think I'm going to start at the end of the wheel because all the people that are Pisces always have to wait to the last. And I said last week, think we'll start with Pisces this week. So we're going to go actually backwards around the wheel. But we're going to start with our fish brethren, the Pisces, okay? So listen up. Pisces, you get to be first this week. Pisces is February 19th to March 20th. You know, Pisces, this week for you is the winning week. Business, you are on the queue. This is a week to really seal the deal. If you're kind of waiting, particularly if you're looking to get a promotion or sign a contract, definitely focus on that this week. By the end of the week, looks very strong for you. Pisces are going to find a lot of romance energy around you, so you're going to have a lot of attention. You're going to feel very glamorous, be very glamorous. Pisces know how to be movie stars. This week, bring out that movie star power. Let your light shine. You're going to rock it. Also highlighted for Pisces this week are energies connected to travel. So if you're a Pisces, you've been feeling like getting out and seeing the world, go for it. You have success on every front. Your key word this week, Pisces, is acquire. All right, our next sign is Aquarius. Oh, by the way, I'm an Aquarius. Did you guys see wearing my Aquarius shirt today? Isn't that cool? I love it. I'm an Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. And that's January 20th to February 18th. Aquarius, you are feeling this air energy of Libra this week particularly strongly. It's carrying with you throughout the week. You are in social mode. Aquarians want to think about business more in terms of socializing rather than hard numbers and facts. By being present, by being charming, people will want to work with you. The details will get worked out later in the week, but for the first part of the week, really just focus on being seen and being present. You're a little like the Pisces this week, Aquarius. You're carrying kind of that star power. You have a little glamour, a little intrigue, so work it to your advantage. You're going to find this also is true in romance for you, Aquarius. This week, Aquarians are feeling, you know, in love with life and life's in love with them. So definitely be open to relationships. For those of you who are in partnerships, this is going to be a wonderful week to really connect with your partner, to get to know them on a soul level. And for those of you looking for romance this week, there's a lot of flirtation. A lot of people are drawn to you. You Aquariuses are rocking the good looking scene. Your key word this week, Aquarius, is mingle. All right. Our next sign is Capricorn, and that's December 22nd to January 19th. Capricorns, normally you are the ones to be go-getters. This week you're going to find that if you just stand back on the sidelines a little bit and observe the action, you're going to move ahead quicker. Capricorns are all about efficiency, and you're going to find this week, particularly in work situations, that if you observe and hold back a little bit, then when you move, you'll move much more efficiently and have more success. Capricorns, you're also going to find in relationships this week the same sort of energy. Don't feel the need to jump into a relationship or force an agenda. Just take things slow. Let your partner come to you, draw them to you, and then you can get them on your side and you will really work together well. Also highlighted for Capricorns this week are issues connected to the arts. So if you're a Capricorn, you've been wanting to go study painting or sculpture, go to the museum, take an art class, focus on the arts this week. Even performing arts such as drama or music are highlighted for you guys. Your key word this week, Capricorn, is observe. Okay, our next sign is Sagittarius. That's November 22nd to December 21st. Sagittarius, you are in winning mode right now. You've got the moon in your sign several days this week. This is a very strong, powerful aspect. So Sagittarius can feel very confident in work situations. This week, feel free to take charge. Feel free to kind of take some risks, put yourself out there. You're really in a power play time. For those of you Sagittarius, especially looking for work, try to schedule interviews this week, because the moon is in your sign. It gives you a lot of power, and we also have a full moon, so you'll really shine this week and stand out. In the area of relationships, Sagittarius, also, this is your power week. You have so much power around you that it's like you can just put yourself out there and you will draw to yourself the right partner for love. If you're a Sagittarius and you're trying to get into a relationship, really think about, coming out of your shell. Be a little braggadocious. People won't mind. You'll be perceived well. Also highlighted for Sagittarius this week are issues connected to writing, creative writing, publishing. So if you've been wanting to write a book, start on it. You've got the inspiration of the moon to guide you, and it will lead you to success. Your key word this week, Sagittarius, is conquer. There you go. Be the hunter-gatherer. All right, our next sign on our zodiac wheel is Scorpio, and that's October 23rd to November 21st. Scorpios, this week is for you maybe a little challenging, to be honest with you. There's a lot of emotional energy that is working around you right now. In the work area, you want to be particularly careful that you distance your personal emotions from your professional duties, because Scorpios this week are going to feel a little overly sensitive. Try to balance that out by giving yourself more rest time this week. If you can take a few days, even just 1 or 2 personal days, in addition to your normal days off, this will probably be the best week for you to do that. Relationships for Scorpio also may be a little challenging this week, because Scorpio, you're feeling a little oversensitive, and it would be very easy to misconstrue your partner's intentions. And if you're looking to get into a relationship, it might be better for Scorpio to wait another week until the energy is just a little more grounded. This week, Scorpio, you really want to focus on inner meditation, inner voice, finding that center and that balance. Do some of that inner healing, and you're going to see in the next few weeks that your power is really surging and prosperity is on your way, okay? Also highlighted for Scorpios this week are energies connected to spiritual works or spiritual retreats. So if you've been wanting to go to a meditation center or a Zen center, wonderful week to do that. Your key word this week, Scorpio, is trust. Trust that inner voice. All right, our next sign is Libra, and that's September 23rd to October 22nd. Libras, you are really kind of stepping up your game this week. There is a lot of prosperity around Libras. This is a win-win week for you. In business, you're going to shine. People are going to be drawn to you. And it's an excellent time for Libras who are developing their own companies or wanting to start their own businesses to really step into that role. You have very strong leadership power in business this week, Libra, and people are listening and want to work with you. Powerful, powerful week. Also in romance, Libra, you're going to find that you almost have to beat them off with a stick. You got so many people. Libras are drawing people to them. That Venus energy is really working for you this week, Libra. So allow yourself to be beautiful. Allow yourself to feel good. And just know that in terms of romance, just take your time with it. Nobody's going anywhere. You have your time to study, to pick, and to choose, and get that which is best for you. Also highlighted for Libras this week are issues connected to long-term investment. So if you're thinking about starting a savings account, a 401k, or purchase a long-term investment holding, now is a good time to look into that. Your key word this week, Libra, is win. All right. Our next sign is Virgo, and that's August 23rd to September 22nd. You know, Virgo, there's a lot of high power this week between some of the Uranian influence and the Venus and Mars. But Virgos, this week, you are really in a mode to kind of slow everything down. You will find in work that, in a strange sense, if you do a little less this week, you accomplish more. So Virgos want to kind of take the back seat, watch other people be crazy and zany, and once the chaos dies, then you can step in, do your work, and get it done without any hassle or drama. This week, Virgo, for you may be a little challenging in relationships because Virgo's energetically right now shows a pattern around you of kind of just wanting to be solitary. So it may not be the best week for Virgos to go out and mix and be social, but that's okay. Focus on your inner self. Focus on your home life. It's an excellent week for Virgos to focus on like redecorating their home, reorganizing their office, getting themselves situated. And once you're really grounded in the coming weeks, then you'll feel that power to mix and mingle. So right now, focus on being solitary. Also highlighted for Virgos this week are issues connected to writing, particularly like letter writing or catching up with people that are at a distance. So good day to write letters, good week to write letters. Your key word this week, Virgo, is vegetate. All right, our next sign is Leo. That's July 23rd to August 22nd. Leos, you are in high power mode this week. You're going to find, particularly in business and in work, you are in leadership role, and it's like whatever you touches turns to gold. This is really a great week for Leos because they really are in a blessing mode and a power mode right now. Leos, you want to be careful this week you don't get so excited that you overlook important details or step on people. Not that you would intend to, but it can happen. So be careful to slow down even in all of your excitement. And you're going to find this is a very good week financially, business-wise, career-wise. This energy around Leo is also going to the social scene. And in fact, Leo, you may find this week that you don't know where work ends and social life begins because it looks like there will be a lot of overlap here around Leos this week. So treat everything like it's a big party. Have fun. Run with it. And that's your key to success this week. Your key word this week, also highlighted for Leos this week, are energies connected to travel. So if you're a Leo, you've been wanting to go see some far off exotic place, work that into your schedule also. Your key word this week, Leo, is celebrate. All right. Our next sign is Cancer, and that's June 21st to July 22nd. You know, Cancers, you're also kind of in the mood with Leos. You guys are really in social mode right now. And Cancers will find that they want to kind of not work so hard, but simply be present. It's similar to Leos that by being in the right place at the right time, you tend to have success. Cancers, for those of you looking for work this week, you know, try to be aware of kind of what I call sudden opportunities. You may have a last minute call to go to an interview that you weren't expecting. You may not even feel prepared. Go ahead and go because you've got that good luck energy that you could even halfway do an interview and you'd still be awesome, okay? And you could land a job or a new job. Also the same with promotions for those of you working. It's kind of like if you have a sudden inspiration to swing by your boss's office and talk just to chit-chat, go ahead and do it because then he might say, by the way, I'm thinking of starting a new project. I'd like to see if you'd like to head it up. Boom, you just got a promotion, okay? You're going to also find in romance, Cancer, this week is really about simply being seen. You have a lot of star quality, kind of like the Pisces this week. You're a little bit in that mode also. You just walk in a room and instantly people want to know you. So be open to social activities. Even if you don't feel like it, go ahead and go. It will be valuable connections for you. Also highlighted for Cancers this week are issues connected to the performing arts, particularly music. It's a good week for concert attendance. You're going to find that music, theater, opera, these sort of arts are very powerful in connecting with your spirit. Your key word this week, Cancer, is socialize. All right. Our next sign is Gemini, and that's May 21st to June 20th. Geminis, this week there is a lot of power that is stimulating your intuitive side. Let your psychic side really come out this week. Let it lead you. Let it guide you. The world may say you're crazy, but you'll be crazy as you laugh all the way to the bank. This is an excellent week for Geminis for work opportunities. You're really going to find that people are wanting to connect with you, wanting to work with you. They're going to want to hear your ideas. Trust that intuitive self. Trust in who to work with, who not to work with. You're going to find also in the area of relationships this week, you're going to have a real sense of where your partner is or somebody you want to date. Trust your sense of timing of when to ask them out or when to say the certain words you need to say, because you're going to find that relationships really are working on a very deep intuitive level also this week. So let that psychic light guide you and be your power. Also highlighted for Geminis this week are issues connected to a job promotion or like business development. So if you're looking to kind of set up your own business or working to get into a higher position where you are, definitely focus on that. Your key word this week, Gemini, is feel. Trust those feelings. All right. Our next sign is Taurus. That's April 21st to May 20th. You know, Taurus, it's a little bit of a heady week. There's a lot of crisscrossing of energies. And for Taurus, who's normally very stable, very grounded, this week might feel a little chaotic. So Taurus, you want to focus on trying to be still, try to listen, try not to jump into the fray, but stand back, observe, listen, and then focus on what you want. You know, when a Taurus gets focused, they charge right ahead like the bull and they win success. So particularly in work, it would be better most likely for Taurus to hold off till midweek before making any radical decisions. And as we go later in the week, that clarity is really, really there for you. Taurus, you're going to find this week it may be a little challenging in relationships because you may feel like partners or potential partners are too ungrounded and you may not feel in the mood to be working on relationships. So you might want to just take that slow this week. Just sit back, again, observe, don't get too entangled. In the coming weeks, you'll get that sorted out. Also highlighted for Taurus are issues connected to real estate investments. So if you've been wanting to buy a house, buy some land, be open to looking at that as well this week. Your key word this week, Taurus, is focus. All right. And our last sign, but not our worst, our least, is Aries. And you know, Aries, you always get to be first, so I appreciate your patience today. And Aries is March 21st to April 20th. You know, Aries, there is a lot of literal air energy around you today, and this is encouraging communications. This is not the time for you to be silent. Jump into the fray, add your voice to the discussion, and your voice will rise to the top, and your ideas will get heard and recognized. This is going to help Aries, particularly in the work week, because Aries, you're going to find that if you tell it like it is, rather than being a yes man or yes woman, you're going to really make the difference, make the change. This will lead to longer-term career growth and satisfaction for you. In the areas of relationship, Aries, this week you've got to really kind of be gentle, slow down your business side, work from the heart, but make sure to tell people how you feel. Tell your partners, tell your friends, tell those who you want to be close to your emotions, because sometimes, Aries, you have it inside, but you assume that they know it, and you can't do that this week. This week is about communication. It's about sharing those feelings verbally, being physically present as much as you can. This will lead to greater success in love, romance, and friendship for you. Also highlighted for Aries this week are issues connected to home projects, home development. So if you've been wanting to do repairs on your home, painting, furniture, rearrangement, focus on that also this week. Your key word this week, Aries, is speak. Speak those feelings. Well, there you go, guys. We spun around our big zodiac wheel. I'm so glad you're here. Listen, I have to say it, and I always say it, but it's really true. If you're at a time of anxiety in your life, don't give in to despair. Just pause. Look to the stars. From the stars come all wisdom. The zodiac wheel above us always spins, and each day brings a new blessing from the stars. And so keep faith, hope, and love in your heart. Have no fear. Know that the stars are our allies along the way. They don't control us nor compel us, but gently guide us and bring us each day a new blessing and a new message of hope. I am so thankful for all of you guys. Thank you for being here on this Zodiac Monday, this Horoscopes Monday. I hope you'll keep it here at Spirit Channel. Tomorrow's Tuesday. We got messages from the spirit world coming, so you don't want to miss that. Make sure to be here. But in the meantime, I hope you'll like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, hit subscribe, be part of our channel. We'd love you to be here. I want to thank you guys. Thanks for being here. I love you. And by the way, if you get a chance, pop over to my website. I have some wonderful books there you might want to pick up. Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom, and also Messages from Rose. This is a book about my life as a Wiccan and insights. This is about my work with my spirit guide, Rose. I think you'll like both of these, but check them, get them, enjoy them. You can get those over at robert-hickman.com. And by the way, if you're interested in getting on my schedule for a private reading, send me an email at readings@robert-hickman.com, and we'll get you on the schedule for a personal reading. In your private reading, we're going to cover the whole thing. We're going to cover past, present, future, spirit guides, messages from the other side. We're going to look at your life themes. We're going to look at your life themes, your past lives, how that all connects, and I'll answer all your questions as well. So I cover a lot in the readings, and I'd love to read for you as well. You guys rock. Thanks for being here. I love you. I send you my blessings. We'll see you back here tomorrow. But until then, may you always blessed be.